birthday was December 16th.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of set this on you,
Okay.
just, and then once she settles on you, you can pull it out. So it'll kind of sit on your lap. Hey, Dodo. Me? Let me get some more here. So where are you guys from?
St. Pete, Florida.
From where in Florida?
St. Pete, Florida.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you guys travel a little bit.
Yeah. It was nice. Just
And if
you
you
know,
want, you
could
can
do
hand
like
her a sulfur.
8-10 hour drive. Yum. You're so cute.
So ours are obviously 2-fingered sloths, right? There's also alive in the world today 3-fingered sloths. You really can't have 3-fingered sloths here in the States because they really like to eat sarcopia leaves. And sarcopia don't naturally grow here. Some people are trying to grow sarcopia leaves in Florida. People are trying to grow sarcopia leaves in Florida. She might be trying to eat your hair a little bit.
The one outside of in Kissimmee, is that a 3-toed? Kissimmee. Because I feel like they had to like really put in a lot of effort for their food.
Maybe, yeah.
So normally she eats like chopped up squash, zucchini, and sweet potato. And then occasionally we mix in fruit.
Yeah.
And the reason that we mix in fruit, because in the wild, they only use the bathroom every 7 to 10 days, which is the same here. But when they're in the wild, they're coming down that tree, and when they use the bathroom, the sloth moth actually gets up onto them, okay? And when they have that whole ecosystem living on them, and when they're grooming themselves, that bacteria that they then put in their mouth is how they process their food.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so we process our food through an enzymatic process. Watch your fingers, because sloths are basically blind.
She's eating. Oh my god. You are so cute.
And you'll take another one.
She's super soft too. What were we feeding the one over there? A cob of corn, I think.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's, I was telling John and them about that. So Zoe and Dash actually came from a veterinarian and a breeder here in the United States who's been working with sloths for over 30 years. And so anytime we ever change any diet, we always check with them first. So we want to make sure that everything's okay.
Oh my goodness.
So when they come down out of the trees and use the bathroom, they lose 30% of their body weight
Oh wow.
each time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so imagine if you weighed like 200 pounds, losing 60.
And they, I mean, is that why they don't come down that often? Is that why if they lose a baby, sometimes they just don't, like they don't go down and get them?
So I actually was just watching a video about that the other day, and they were talking about it where, you know, they come down, they have the umbilical cord, and it usually holds the baby, and they were even showing a live video birth of up in the trees, how the mom just kind of grabs.
Yeah.
But one sloth came down, and they were like, oh, the sloth's coming down to use the bathroom. But it had the baby live on the ground, and they were able to film it in the wild, which is pretty unusual. But the reason that sloths can survive such falls is they have 46 ribs, 2 sets of 23, so way more, so they go all the way down.
Oh, so it's just more flexible than they do.
Well, it's like armor, and then their internal organs are actually connected to the ribs and to each other with a connective tissue. So you know, like when you get in a car wreck, it's the secondary impact that your internal organs kind of slam against your skeletal structure, and that's where you get the damage.
Yeah.
Because their internal organs don't move around, and enables them to be upside down to survive that impact. Because out in the wild, they probably fall from a tree once every week or once every 2 weeks.
That often, wow.
So when they're trying to eat those leaves, you gotta think it might be a really tiny branch, and they don't grab the leaf because you can see their hands aren't made for it. They're grabbing the whole branch and they're pulling it to them.
Oh, and then if it just snaps or something.
Yeah, and then if a bigger predator is following them, like a big cat, that's a big predator for them,
Yeah.
or the harpy eagle. So when it lands, everybody goes crashing down.
Oh, gotcha.
But usually the sloth's gonna survive, but the big cat of 100 feet is not doing as well. It's pretty amazing how they were designed that way.
Wow. Really soft.
Yeah, people always ask, they're like, what does it feel like? I said, it's the middle between like beard hair and regular hair. She finished that whole bowl?
Just about.
Let me get you some more.
She's so cute. I need to do something.
Well, I'm sure we gotta make sure you get a turn, right?
Yes.
We'll let her have a couple more bites and then we'll...
Boy, her teeth are pretty sharp.
And they're actually small right now. As they grow, they get enormous.
I'm a dental hygienist, so I'm kind of into teeth.
Yeah.
Those are-
So some places actually remove sloth's teeth, which is
Right.
horrible.
Yeah.
Because they're taking wild sloths out of the jungle
Right.
and that's the reason Costa Rica now is very adamant, like, don't ever hold any sloth ever, no matter
Yeah,
what the
'cause you can get hurt
circumstances.
Even though they're slow.
Right. Well, also because what happens is when you have like indigenous communities who are like not making any money and they realize that they can rely on tourists and make
Yeah.
$1,000 in a day, they're like, we're gonna go find it. Don't let her do that. Yeah.
She is so ready to eat you.
Hey Zoe. She's like, this is the life.
She's gonna eat all day.
So Zoe and Dash, the other small baby sloth that we have, they're probably 11 generations removed from the jungle. So, I mean, it's almost like our great whatever who fought in the Revolutionary War.
Right.
So a lot of people are like, oh, put her back in the jungle and be like, I like running water and electricity, and I think she likes not getting eaten by people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no predators to worry about. Just eat and hang out with people, make everybody happy.
In the wild, they'll only live to like 20 or 30 years, but in captivity, there was one at the Smithsonian that was 49, and then there was 2 in Germany that made it to 52 and 54 years old, Jan and Paula.
That's amazing.
So they have the capability to live a very long time as long as they aren't losing their habitat. And then another really common thing that happens to them is when they're trying to go from tree to tree, they don't know what a road is, right? And so they see a power line, they're like, oh, we'll just go on the power line.
Get zapped a lot, don't they?
If they connect the two,
Yeah.
right, that's where they...
I did see where they were trying to make some pretty simple devices to keep them from going across or, getting electrocuted, but they were actually very slowly finding their way around them.
Yeah, they were like, we're trying to help you.
Stop getting electrocuted.
There was actually someone had, the little tracking bracelets on the sloths, and they're like, how is that sloth moving around so much? And it was at a banana plantation, and if you did any of the tours down there, how they have the zip line things?
Yeah.
And so the sloth was like grabbing on banana, like things going by, and just be like, woo, getting a cruise.
No way.
Yeah.
That's really
And can
funny.
you imagine if you saw that, you'd be like,
I
what did
know.
I eat? That like I'm seeing things.
What kind of coffee is this
There's
down here?
no way. I just saw a sloth ziplining.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Hi.
You gonna cuddle up now, Zoe? Did you get enough food?
Are you full yet?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jinx.
Sleepy
Are
still.
you yawning? Very sleepy.
So sloths sleep anywhere between 15 to 20 hours a day.
Sounds great.
for a little bit and then go to sleep.
That's the life.
When we do the encounter with Flash, it's a lot more education, but most of the time when people want to hold the sloth, it's like they don't hear what you say anyway.
I mean, I'm listening, but honestly,
We've discussed having sloth therapy. My girlfriend's a therapist, and you just have to get like the animal certification because it
Yeah.
really is like very cathartic.
oh, absolutely.
You just get really
Well,
chill.
it's like petting puppies, although
Hey.
this is, you have to calm down. You have to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Man, she passed out.
I could just,
Just like a baby,
I could
just
probably
needs some
sit here for
food.
6
Yeah.
hours straight.
Yeah,
I'll just be a sloth.
absolutely. She's so
We'll give her just a minute and then we'll switch.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm so sorry.
So was it like a special occasion? Your
Birthday.
Happy
Her birthday
birthday!
was on Tuesday.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
person this morning that was their birthday yesterday or something.
Oh, the people we did.
The
The
other
girls
mom,
from our, yeah.
yeah, the other mom and daughter.
We did the
It was mom's.
Highland bottle feeding.
Oh, yeah.
with
Yeah.
a mom and daughter, and it was her birthday yesterday.
Aren't those cows cute?
Mhm. Yeah, they're fun.
I made a bunch of merch and it's on our Shopify. All right, Sam's, are you ready? We're gonna go right here. Look at that. Oh, you're gonna spin crazy? There you go. And she'll just start to turn herself around. And she is gonna pull a little bit on your back. Are you okay?
That's so
Oh. Just turn your face just a little bit.
Don't
There.
let me
Yeah.
go.
Hey Zoe, she's a it's another one.
Hi.
Get ready with the picture. You ready? No more? There you go. So yeah, she had a little, oh, we lost one. We can grab another one. We don't pick her up before. Good job. She may just want to cuddle.
Oh, you're just posing. That's
She's good at it.
yeah, good. You are so sweet. You are so sweet.
So I'm sure you have, or most people will call them two-toed sloths and three-toed. So they're really trying to get away from that because it's much more like they have back legs and then front.
Right.
So everybody's trying to get the general population to say two-fingered.
Oh, that's
I
gonna,
heard
that's gonna
that-
take a while.
I heard that and I was wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're hungry. You're even more emotional than I am.
I am.
When we saw the other one, she started bawling as soon as it came. Why did sloths have that effect on people? Because we were making fun of Chris and Belle,
Oh, yes.
and then yeah, you just get around them and you're like, oh my god, this is the best
Well,
thing ever.
it was hanging on a branch and it went backwards and reached out to
I
me.
know.
I was like, it's amazing.
You're like, I just love you.
People tag Kristen, I think, about 20 times a day in her posts, and I'm like, I bet her social person's like, what? I wish you'd never held that stupid sloth.
But she was funny because she's like, there's a sloth in my house.
Yeah. Oh, our social media person? That guy's a jerk. It's me.
I was like, wait a minute.
No, it's me.
Emily called you from across, and she's like, that's the guy that does her social media.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the one that he's filming the baby cows.
I do. TikTok got mad at me because I was playing Overnight Memories.
Yeah.
So I just let it auto feed through like a computer program. And they were like, that's not original. I was like, it's all
At
mine.
least it's moving. Like, so I work for an oral care company, and I know that sounds like a lot of fun, but
This is a lot more fun.
I do, yeah, for sure. I do everything from paid ads to just any kind of content.
Right.
And yeah, TikTok has been. I would have been okay.
Yeah.
Are you filming right now?
We do it on all of them though. I mean, we have YouTube and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and X, and I didn't even know about Lemonade. I thought it was a different one, and I put stuff on that. And I was like,
connected.
yeah, it's like it's the same. I was like,
Well, I appreciated that when it was like, she's got scratch.
oh yeah, when she tries to
pick
scratch her
your
nose,
nose?
it's hilarious.
It's so funny.
She's like getting in there.
Did you get it?
So what happens is when I feed her in the morning, everything is chopped up pretty small, and she basically buries her face in it. And I try to clean her face off, but I think she gets some in there.
Little nuggets in her face.
And she's always wanting to smell the chair. So their main sense is their sense of hearing and their sense of smell, because their vision is so horrible.
Yeah, I can empathize with that. And my sense of smell is great, but my eyes are not.
I need some glasses. I think I've waved hi to the wrong person like every other day.
Sorry, Kevin.
What's wrong? Oh, you're fine.
Hey, do you know
Or the what?
what green zucchini and squash?
Is it chopped up or what?
No, I think we're getting chopped up.
No, this is it. That's the last one there. That's it. There's chopped up squash and zucchini in that top one.
I think that's for
It is.
Wow, you're just standing up.
So what else are you guys gonna do while you're here?
We have a farm tour, I think, at 3.
Cool.
We just went on a hike. We went to Rainbow Falls.
Yes.
That was good. It was really pretty.
You picked a good waterfall.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
The ranger that was over there
Angela.
this morning told us about it. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to do a river crossing, whatever.
Oh,
Like,
we crossed a
give me a hard one. If we would have had more time, I would have done like, I like about a 5 or 6 mile hike if it's, moderate and not, I don't care if it's pouring rain. I just want to do something.
There's another one that's not like, it's not a far hike, but it is gorgeous. And you basically start at the commercial takeout of the Ocoee, just a little bit past where that hike that you did. And then you hike underneath the culvert, and then you hike up this waterfall creek for like 600 feet.
Oh wow.
It is beautiful. Like it looks like something like Avatar or Lord of the Rings. I put it's on the TikTok reels.
Oh, okay.
It's me and my
Maybe
girlfriend.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, that's the one.
'cause
And I'm
I
like,
saw
guess where it is?
Right.
That's the one.
Nice.
That would be cool.
There's just so many trails around
You
here.
definitely want to do one more tomorrow on our drive out when we're leaving. So.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's asleep. What a life.
So what we're hoping to eventually do is we're gonna build a gigantic greenhouse, and then it'll be kind of filled with sloths, and then we'll have lodging options off of each different direction, so you'll be able to lodge inside. Because the one upstairs, it holds a lot of people and you get to see flash.
Yeah.
But if we have like a gigantic greenhouse, then the sloths are always kind of able to move around.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
gonna
that would be
pretty-
amazing.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, I told Emily, I was like, I'm going to tell everyone I know about this.
Awesome.
TikTok works because I mean she saw
I
you guys and
I
then
found you guys at like 10 p.m. 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I saw one of these videos and I booked it within 2 hours. The lodging and everything that we're gonna do. I just said we're going to Tennessee, and that's all.
That's
all
all you're gonna
happened. That's all I told you.
Yeah, it's and obviously that's not all I do is the social media, but like the web and then all the other different things and doing this. So
Yeah.
my girlfriend's like, do you ever not work? I'm like, nope.
nope. And even when you're not working, you're in the shower and you're like, oh, I have an idea.
I
You have
know.
to constantly like kind of refresh some angle or perspective or like
But I-
things happening.
I'm definitely considered a blessing to be able to hang out with so
Oh
many
yeah.
animals all
Like
Oh, what Vlad with his monkey around his neck
I
is like.
I know. What was funny? He took me literally. I'm like, how can you just walk around with a monkey on your back? He's like, oh, I just put him up there. I'm like, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just come over here with a monkey.
He's pretty awesome. So yeah, John and Donna have 10 kids and Vlad is one of them. And obviously you can tell he's adopted from Ukraine with his accent, but he's awesome. I love him.
This is the coolest thing.
Yeah, bucket list item checked off. Love it.
Oh my goodness.
She's zonked.
Mm-hmm.
Exhausted, took a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What kind of temperature do they prefer?
75 to 80 degrees.
Okay.
So if it gets too
Not
cold,
much
it'll actually kill off the bacteria in their stomach. So they could die with a full stomach, but because it's so cold, it kills off the bacteria and they can't process the food. The way we monitor the bacteria count is by making sure that they have the right amount of fruit, because fruit has fructose, which increases bacterial growth.
Yep.
So let's say that their poop was a little bit runny. That means that they've had too much sugar, which is encouraging the bacterial growth. If it was too dry, that means it's not enough, so we want to increase the fruit.
So I'm a little bit of
Hey,
nerd
come
about
on.
that. Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yes.
I have an appointment at 2:30. It's listed under Monica French, but it was bought for me.
Okay, let me lead you right out here.
Okay.
I'll be right back, ladies.
No worries.
I think she's gonna hold my bird on the side. Oh my gosh. Like, just hang out with us all. It really is the coolest thing ever. Oh my gosh. When she moved up a little bit, she put all of her weight on this hand. I'm like, thank God I've been carrying Braden around.
Right.
Getting my baby carrying muscles ready. Oh my God, these pictures. The lighting is perfect. And I got a lot of pictures of you. Yeah.
She poses so well.
That's amazing. Good morning.
I'm
I'm
just saying,
surprised.
the lighting is great in here.
I'm actually wanting to change it to even a softer light,
Yeah.
because, you know, like doing the videos and everything. So out here, it's almost right, but I'm trying to do something around the side and to make it look like clouds.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I want to change that, you know, you can put something up and then it looks like the sky. You just put the.
We have those in our dental office.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
it looks so
And
good.
they're so relaxing.
It'd
Yeah.
be perfect in here.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna put that on that, and maybe that back window, because sometimes that harsh light is like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not too much.
Let's see. Yeah, it's